I am Sam Whittington and I am the owner of Sewsilver, a jewellery, gift and greetings card shop in the Guildbourne Centre in Worthing. A lot of people sort of go, oh, so are you sewing? It's not, it's my initials. SEW are my initials, so, you know. I suffer with rheumatoid arthritis, and some years ago I was very, very poorly with it and actually had to give up my career because the arthritis got so bad. I was sort of housebound for a while, and I came across the opportunity to retail some silver jewellery. We used to go on holiday to Devon, and there was a lovely little independent silver shop down there, and the prices were so cheap that when we were on holiday, my husband said, you ought to really take some back because you could sell it to some friends and family. And the guy who owned the shop literally just got this briefcase out from under the counter and said, that's yours for £500. And it was full of silver jewellery. Now, funnily enough, just 2 weeks previously, I'd had an unexpected tax rebate for £550. So I handed over my £500, came home and started a party planning business. My mum threw the first party for me, so it's a bit like, you know, like Tupperware used to be and that kind of thing. So people would invite their friends around to their houses, I would take the jewellery, my husband made lovely display stands, and I would sell it and then replenish stock from the chap in Devon. And then back in early 2010, the doctors put me on a new medication, which sorted out my rheumatoid, it's put me in remission, sort of gave me my life back. And within 6 months of being put on that drug, I was looking at the little unit, number 28, Guildbourne Centre, the tiny little unit. So in October 2010, I sort of took the plunge and opened a shop because I was, you know, desperate to get back to work. But, you know, I still have limitations because of my rheumatoid. It's not gone away, it still does flare up. So being my own boss is kind of, you know, it works for me. I can work at my own pace. And here we are nearly 14 years later in number 21 Guildbourne Centre, which is 2.5 times the size of the original store because we basically outgrew the original store. Because over the years from doing just the silver jewellery, it became very evident that there were demands for nice giftware, nice greetings cards, that kind of thing. Because sadly, you know, Worthing, alongside many other towns across the UK and around the globe, we've lost a lot of our high street stores. So I started to kind of fill the gaps in the market that people seem to want. Yeah, so we moved and it's been the best thing we could have done. You know, we now offer an incredible range of greetings cards, and they, you know, greetings cards sales, some days it seems to be all I sell. Kind of the biggest comment that I get from my customers is that my greetings card selection is really unusual. It's not just the same old stuff that you'll get, you know, from your high street chains and supermarkets. Yeah, you know, I do seem to have that knack. Occasionally I get it wrong, everybody does, but thank goodness most of what I choose sells very well, which, you know, that's lovely when you know, you take your time picking things. And the biggest comment that we get pretty much every day, and sometimes several times a day, is people saying that they will always find something unusual in here, something a bit different. It really tickles me when I get customers coming in and they're looking around the greetings cards and you can hear them giggling because they found the humorous cards. Or, you know, over in the jewellery I hear people going, oh, look at that, oh, isn't that lovely, oh, that's so unusual. people have got time for a chat, which is lovely. So a lot of the customers that I get in, they're more like friends now. I really get to know them. So that's a really lovely part of it. Yeah, definitely. I was going to say moving to these premises, and I think, you know, within that, because obviously that was just 2 years ago, so 2022, we were just the other side of the pandemic. You know, those were scary times. I like a challenge. Opening day, reopening day, should I say, that probably was my proudest moment. I remember coming in early, we were opening at 10, I'd done, you know, sort of pretty serious advertising, and I could hear the crowd sort of building outside. It wasn't massive, but you could hear all the voices because it's very echoey in the Guildbourne Centre. I was like, oh my goodness me, there's loads and loads of people here. So yeah, the ribbon cutting ceremony was kind of... Well, I had my brother, who is a antiques expert on bargain hunt, and he's about the most famous person I know. So I said to him, come on, bruv, you've got to cut the ribbon for me. So. I love everything that I do here, and moving and expanding has given me so many more avenues to go down. Obviously, I started with the silver jewellery, so that will always be like a #1 passion. Oh, hello! You know what I was saying about having customers who are friends? Here's one of them. I have to say, some of my favourite products are the lamps and technical products from a company called Ginkgo. We have a floating moon over there, which it's mesmerising. And the colour changing lamps, I've popped one in the window just because it catches everybody's eye. I love Worthing. It's an amazing town. We're in a fantastic location. There are some incredible businesses within Worthing. Over the years, I've got to know so many other independent business owners. We're all working really hard trying to bring, you know, the shoppers of Worthing things they're going to want. So I would just ask people to please, where possible, shop local. A lot of us aren't on the main high street. We are slightly off the beaten track.